Hello, everybody. This is Lego My Lego 920 here, and today is New Year's Eve. We're getting close to 2024. I'm about to give my thoughts on 2023. So, 2023, oh my fucking god, it has been an amazing year for me. I have fucking loved 2023 so much. It was much better than I thought, and I have had a lot of amazing moments, and it was such a blast for a year. So, for 2023, I got to see a lot of movies. I know I tried recording my tier list video on 2023 movies I've seen in both theater and digital and video release, but the unfortunate thing is that my screen recording stopped, and I don't know why or how, and it got off the face of the earth. But I made a community post where I posted my tier list on 2023 movies I've seen. But anyway, so for uh so for a movie I've started with, of course, a week or two after, back in February, after my birthday, at a restaurant for both lunch and dinner. No, breakfast and lunch. I started off with Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania to see in theater, and then around spring break, got to go to Missouri for the first stop to stay visit this theme park or exhibit called Uranus. Yeah, it is and you might find the title to be fucking hilarious. But yeah, Uranus, and then we stayed at a farm, like a an elevator in thing, and then we did officially arrive to Texas. Ate at a barbecue place in Waco, and then pretty much stayed at a campground for the night in Lexington. Then arrived to Brownsville, where I visit my grandma's house in the senior center that she stays in for the winter. Yeah, even visited the South Padre Island, which was pretty fun. And then got to go. Then the next day went to a mansion with nature trails, and then saw those rockets. Even got to eat at an Asian place for dinner. Then the next day after that, got to a thrift store where it was like Goodwill. Then I got pizza somewhere. Then the next day, went to a bakery. And then at the end of the week, we got to go to San Antonio, where we learned some history, tried some Whataburger, even visit, walked by the river, went to Buzzbowl Creamery, but ate at a restaurant first, then Buzzbowl, and then stayed in a rental apartment for the night. Then we came back home. Just the week after that, I got to see the Mario Bros. Movie by Illumination, and I definitely liked that, and I do have it on Blu ray. Yep, I did watch it again about two or three times, or maybe four. Then, after the Mario Bros. Movie, I then got to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and of course, then Fast 10 a month after that. By the way, I did get Fast 10 on Blu ray and watched it again while I decided to watch all the Fast and Furious movies. Then, after Fast 10, in July, I got to see Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. But yeah, visited a couple of old car shows throughout the summer, and some areas in Wisconsin where we got to go to the Manitowoc Beach. Even Voy worked, and even got to go to Door County at the state park That's by Egg Harbor, a little north from Sturgeon Bay. But yeah, I mean, I do live in Wisconsin after all, but we're dealing with a lot of cold weather right now. But yeah, back in July, I got to go to Minnesota the first time this year to my aunt's campground. Got to go on the lake for pontoon boating and some tubing, and I tried water skiing, but I almost had it. Then in August, I got to go see the Haunted Mansion at a outdoor theater that was down in Chilton. And then after the Haunted Mansion, I got to start technical college where I did a class called HTML, but I got some more technical college later down the line, next starting next month. Then of course in September I got to see the fourth Expandables, and then in October we went to Minnesota the second time. Well, with the back and forth thing, we're back in Wisconsin, staying by my one of my mom dad's friends from college, by their cabin. That's a little by Menominee, like. So we went to my grandma's house for my mom's family at first for dinner. Then the next day we were about to go to a wedding, but we've been through a shit show when they didn't give us seats. So when you get invited to something and confirm that you were going, yeah, it can get pretty fucking embarrassing and a little depressing when you're not given seats as well as add to the roster, all right? That's a shit show for ya. Then after I got home from Minnesota, a day after, I got to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Like, I absolutely liked that, and I watched it again when I got it for Blu-ray for Christmas. And then, of course, a month after that, I got to go to Minnesota for the third time during my technical college field trip to Mall of America. Like, that was something funner I did in Minnesota recently. Like, visiting Hot Topic, where I got my Full Metal Alchemist t shirt. Then I got to go to Box Lunch. I visited there the first time, but I went there the second time to get my figure from Chainsaw Man. And then, yeah, I'm talking about Box Lunch at Mall of America. Then I went to Barnes& and Noble where I got my first volume of The 100-Year Quest of Fairy Tale. And, of course, then got to go to Toys R Us to get something for my neighbor's kid. Pretty much walked around sugar stores, even some anime stores, Japanese store, like named Ibisu, where they got the culture stuff and anime figures. Even the 3D store, Canvas store. Did a fun experience in Rock of Ages, the glow in dark mini golf. Where they play classic music in there and the classic drawing stuff on the walls. It's pretty cool. Got to eat at Rainforest Cafe for lunch. Yeah, I had a fun experience at Mall of America. Then when I got to go to Arizona a weekend after, just right after the day of Thanksgiving, I got to go to Arizona where I spent time with my aunt and uncle in Phoenix, and pretty much visited. So like I got to go to an outdoor mall where I saw the Marvels at the AMC theater, then went to Hot Topic, Spencer's, Barnes and Noble. I did get another volume of the Fire Force manga series. And of course, I went to the outdoor mall the next day to go to Dave and Buster's, which was pretty fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fucking fun. Like, Arizona was so warm when I was there. Like, I wished I was back there so I'm not dealing with cold weather. even the snow. Yeah, had link even had late Thanksgiving lunch with some family I had down in Arizona. And where else I went to, like in Arizona, like I know I got to go to Buzz Bowl for the third time when I was in Arizona. Of course, my first time was at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina last year. And then my second time was San Antonio, Texas. And my third time was in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, yes. Mm. Yep, even had some In-N-Out Burger. Even tried Sonic for the first time in a while, where it was better than I remember tasting. Even having Whataburger, yeah. It's not good to have fast food all the time, though. Then, a month after that, what I got to do was in December, which is this month still, but soon will be January tomorrow. Like, I got to see Wonka, a prequel to the 1971 Wonka film with Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. Then spend some Christmas time doing some skiing and visiting an antique store mall in Barnes Noble where I got movies, vinyls, CDs. But yes, there are a couple of 2023 movies I've seen on video and streaming. Like, yeah, there's a few more that I'm gonna check out that I didn't put on list on my tier list. But all in all, I had an amazing 2023. It was so good. Even watching gameplay of FNAF VR Help Wanted number 2, even the Ruin DLC for Security Breach, even getting My Pop Goes for the Fanverse, which got accepted. It was a little unfortunate that FNAF Plus got canceled though. Yeah, it was sad. All in all, I hope 2024 will be good. Of course, there are times where 2024 may not be good if I'm going through any problems or something, but 2024 will have a lot of stuff to look forward to, which I'm gonna do a video on tomorrow on New Year's Day. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe if you liked what you saw, and leave a comment down below. Join my Discord fan server and follow me on Instagram. The links will be in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be on New Year's Day tomorrow. Goodbye and happy 2023.